point keeping your son's name as Krishna or Narayana or Muhammad. Last moment calling your son is not going to help you. You will go there only where you are supposed to go. And you cannot fabricate your attitude either at the moment of conception with your mate or at the moment of death. Once I was discussing this concept of astrology with Master. It was early morning in Satkol. Question was asked to him that, Master, is time of birth important? Is place of conception important? Is place of birth important? Is time of birth important for a child to be brought into this world? To some extent. But the main thing is attitude. Attitude of parents at the moment of conception. That moment decides the destiny of the incoming soul. Afterward, it's too late. Because the attitude of parents that creates the energy field, the vibratory field around them, attracts the soul with that matching field, energy field. That means the samskaras matching that field will be attracted towards that. Afterward, it hardly matters where you give birth or when you give birth. Quality of the soul determines on attitude of parents at the moment of conception. I could not understand, so I said, please explain. He shared a story from Mahabharata. He said this Mahabharata story is very poignant actually, very intense. There was this king, Vichitravirya. He could not conceive for whatever reasons. So his mother decided that in order to have this throne, the inheritor or the successor to the throne should be there. So she invited a rishi, sage Vyasa, to mate with two queens. So at a particular omen, he was requested and he straight came from the forest, enters first queen's chamber, and she is horrified to look at him. She closes her eyes and prayerfully says, okay, whatever has to happen, let it happen. And child was conceived. Then he was supposed to make love with another queen. She is also disgusted because seeing his attire, her blood circulation stopped. Another child was conceived. And in order not to repeat the same thing again, they hatched a plan that let this maid who is serving us also make love with this sage Vyasa. In case we fail, maybe she might conceive. So sage was requested. She obliged, but with pride. She said, I am so fortunate, I am so lucky. She was thanking God for sending sage Vyasa to make love to her. She also conceived. And you all know the nature, the quality of the souls. The three women. First queen who conceived, her son turned out to be blind. Second one, leucodermic. Third one, the wisest of the lot. So how attitude at the moment of conception changes the incoming quality of the soul, and same thing will happen. Attitude at the moment of death will decide where, in which dimension our soul will reach. No Babuji comes or no Lalaji comes to pick you up. No angels come to pick you up. God will have to recruit so many, one for each. very expensive proposal for God. God is very efficient. So you, based on your karma, based on your energy field, you'll reach to that dimension. No point keeping your son's name as Krishna or Narayana or Muhammad. Last moment calling your son is not going to help you. You will go there only where you are supposed to go. And you cannot fabricate your attitude either at the moment of conception with your mate or at the moment of death. You cannot cheat. You cannot close your eyes and say, Allahu Akbar, or my Lord bless my incoming soul. No, your attitude will decide all that. God knows too well how artificial you are. Either you are sattvic, pure-hearted and humble from the beginning. How your attitudes have groomed you to express your attributes confirms your destiny. You cannot simply fabricate for 5 minutes that I am going to be in constant remembrance and make love to my wife. Often people forget that also. How many of us remember at that moment to be in tune with the Master, or to be in tune with your higher self, or to be in tune with profound love in your heart for the other? At that moment, you are only worried about yourself, my pleasure, my enjoyment, not the others. And that's where the problems are, see.